Live na!
Oh, fuck. Oops. Shit.
Di na sanay magtagalog si Ivan. Nasa Pilipinas na siya.
Oo eh. Oh shit, y'all.
Sino tong ano natin? Sino tong guest natin ngayon, Jolly? Pakilala mo.
Nako, sikat na sikat tong content creator online at isang malupit na motorista.
Balita ko
Kilala sa...
marami na daw galit dito.
Infamous. Infamous. Infamous.
Wala yun. Normal lang yun. Mas marami yung great sa atin eh.
Sa'yo lang, Jolly.
Wait, but browser failed. Wait, ako ba yun? Ako ba yung may problema?
Yari.
Nako, nawala si Iba.
Andiyan ka pa naman.
Oo, online ka pa Iba.
Anong balita today? This week? Last week?
Daming nangyari ngayong linggo. Isang lahat ng tao nakatutok talaga sa ngayon. Nakatutok talaga sa upcoming elections. Medyo matindi-tinding mudslinging ang nangyayari ngayon,
Ayoko dyan. Ayoko pumasok dyan sa elections na yan. Ibang kwento na lang.
Ano kaya? Ano bang mga nangyari sa usapang motorsiklo ngayong... wala eh. Pag-uusapan na naman ba natin ng mga kalokohan ng LTO?
Ako, kailangan ko mag-renew ng lisensya.
Nako. Yari. 10 years,
5
no?
10 years ba? 10 years?
Kukuha ka ng 10 years.
Na every 3 years i-renew.
Na parang napaisip yata LTO. Naku, 10 years. 10 years tayong mag-aantay na walang magpapa-renew.
Ito pala, buti andito si King.
Gawin nating every 3 years magre-re-exam.
Ito, magandang balita Harley Davidson Sportster S launch bukas na. Ang kauna-unahang liquid-cooled na Sportster sa balat ng kasaysayan.
Ano nga sabi ni Leo tungkol sa Sportster?
Starting with letter S. Tapos rhymes with balot.
Sportster!
I had a Sportster. I loved it. It was a 1996 rigid. Pero
rigid.
Bihir. I mean, like every time you'd press the brakes kung may speed bump, bumibigay yung likod eh. And then kung umabot ako Marilake, parang tricycle ako. hindi ako nagka-counter steer. Inihikot ko yung manubela.
Nakatabingi ka ba umupo rin?
But that was a beautiful bike.
Iba talaga ng Harley.
Iba yung design. And the new one is beautiful.
Not for everyone.
Pero nawawala yung... I like the look, pero nawala yung customization sa kanya, di ba?
Hindi siya chopper.
Grabe, purist. Meron tayong mga
Max.
HD
Ano
purist.
ulit yung ano?
Ano yung ba? Nakakabit yung tanong mo?
Oo nga eh.
Pakilala mo na yung guest.
Ayun, teka lang. Intro muna tayo. Welcome sa Tunay na Rider, ang pinakawalang kwentang game show sa balat ng Pasig.
Ay, maganda
Siyempre,
yung price natin tonight.
Oo, malupit ang price natin tonight. Kaya mamaya i-announce ko. Pero syempre, andito na naman tayo kasama si Iba. And ang kanyang kulay pink na jacket, si Bak Pogi Pago, at ako, si Jolly Alarcon. At syempre, yung ating napaka-lupit na guest ngayong araw, si Naj Abdul. Oo, malala. Oo. Mamaya, papakwento natin sa kanyang malulupit na kwento.
Good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Ayan.
Thank you, Tunay na Rider, for inviting me to your show. I was waiting and you guys are messaging me so many times, but I am not busy. Ako lang busy. But
Busy.
actually,
Kakabiyahe.
Oo,
Busy sa
laging
biyahe.
Yan
nasa
ang tunay
ride
na
yan.
rider.
Oo.
yeah. So,
Kaya,
we,
ayan.
di ba we supposed to do, I think, last month. So, pero,
Mhm.
I was busy. These guys are not busy. I was
Busy
busy.
riding.
Busy riding. Busy riding.
Kami
That's a good
busy,
kind of busy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ayan. Pero, bago tayo mag-start sa episode na to, i-share muna natin ang ating secret sa pag-monetize ng ating podcast. Ang Podmetrics. Kasi ang Podmetrics ay isang platform that allows us to have full control of how we monetize our show. So, yung mga gustong mag-podcast dyan or gustong mag-advertise sa podcast or isang existing podcaster na, sign up kayo sa Podmetrics by clicking the link in the comment section of this episode or dun sa description sa mga nanonood sa YouTube. And use the referral code Tunay na Rider, all caps, no space. So you can monetize your podcast too. Tapos available pa rin ang Tunay na Rider coffee. Bili na kayo bago mag-Christmas rush dahil syempre pagdating ng December, malamig na ang panahon at mabenta na ang kape.
You can check
Sino
it out in
naglagay
the
nung
comments.
Sino
Alright.
naglagay nung raffle question na to?
Hindi ko
Maganda
alam.
yung raffle
Hindi namin
natin
alam.
tonight.
Nabasa na lang namin yan.
Ikwento ko muna yung prize, yung raffle prize natin. It's
Game.
an all expenses paid date with Jolly Alarcon
Oy,
No other than-
oy, ano yan?
and make us care of Thug Burger. And when we say all expenses paid, we mean one burger from Thug Burger. And magkita kayo doon.
Oy, pwede mamili kung burger o yung hotdog.
Sausage,
Oh, yun.
sausage. So ano naman 'yon? Demeaning naman yung hotdog.
Yung sausage,
our
sausage pala.
TNR
Sausage
raffle
ni Dong.
question.
Dong's
Sausage. Yun.
Ito yung tunay na rider raffle question. Ito yung ask namin. Please naman, tulungan nyo kami. Hanapan ng girlfriend si Jolly.
Anak ng tokwang yan.
Itag
Tag and
nyo
share
lahat.
to your female friends.
Oh, tag nyo lahat ng mga
Uy.
kaibigan yung single. Hindi lang
Gago.
female, pati male.
Pwede rin. Inclusive tayo. We are accepting of all.
Yung magtatag ng lalaki sasapakin ko pag nakita ako.
At tunay na lalaki rin ang gusto. Ano ko ba?
So, yun.
Si Mike Tagle. Ang hirap namanan.
Again, thank you to Thug Burger. Our prize tonight is a date with Jolly Alarcon at Thug Burger.
Hindi. Ang price ay isang burger. Hindi kailangan nandun ako.
Si Jolly.
Hindi,
Let's
hindi kailangan nandun ako.
Kasama ka, policy ng yun, network.
All right, Naj, thank you so much for joining us and being our Tunay na Rider of the Week.
Thank you for inviting.
Man, we've been trying to get you on the show ever since the whole kamote issue exploded. And then,
Tsaka
we'll get
lahat
into
ng
that.
natin iba. Lahat ng previous guests natin talagang nirekomenda si Naj, diba?
That's true. So, before we get into the meat of things, gusto ko lang itanong, when did you get into riding? Paano ka nag-umpisa?
Riding, I think I started when I was 12 years old. In Dubai, yeah. I started with a 350cc Royal Enfield. That is 1967 model, and that is a military Royal Enfield. So it was
Tunay na
totally
Royal Enfield.
yeah, 2.9 Royal Enfield. The thing is, most of the guys knows about Royal Enfield that time the Royal Enfield, the right side is a gear shifter and the left side is a brake pedal.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So
3-unit pa.
it was, yeah, that is how the Royal Enfield made from the start. Then now I think on 2000 yata they changed to left side shifter. Before it was on the right side shifter. fourth gear, and there is a one small lever come. If ever you are in the fourth gear, also you just shift the small lever, it goes to neutral. It
Mm.
was a crazy bike. 350cc. I started by myself. No coach, no teacher, nothing. Then I start riding from that time.
Parang
But
ano ba yan? Parang formally, pagising mo, may Royal Enfield na, and you're like, oh, well, I'll ride it.
no, that's time.
Kanino yun? Saan galing
No,
yun?
uso talaga ng Royal Enfield that time.
Pero saan
Yeah.
galing? 12 years old, biglang, anak, ito yung Royal Enfield ko.
No, I think I start. I am from Dubai. We Arab. We drive vehicles when we are maybe 6 years, 7 years old. That is how we start. But the first, I am not into motorcycle. I just ride. I just drive cars before pa. Then
So 11 years old, kotse ka. 12 years old, level up na to.
9 years na kotse.
What?
Meron akong kotse. Yeah. That is how the
Iba rin dun, oh.
Middle East work. Kids will drive from the early age, like maybe
Hanggang
7,
ngayon,
8.
ganun dun.
Ganun din. Pero it's not on
Ano
the
yan, parang Indiana Jones? May bloke sa pedal? Like, nakahabot mo ba yung mga pedals nun?
yeah, talaga from today also people kids will drive, very good riders. So we are not in the public road, we drive on the subdivisions like that. So I started then in Middle East, and we are not into motorcycle, we are onto four wheels. So the time my dad, he is into cars, and he bought a bike, then he rides sometimes. So I start jumping on the bike, so just moving. So like that, from there I start riding. Then I was studying, I go to school with my motorcycle. Then
Wala
but
bang
more,
police? Were there no cops?
we are 15, we will have a license in Dubai.
Oh.
Oh.
15.
You know, one of my idols, I'm not sure if he's from Dubai, but Nasser Al-Attiyah. He's always a top contender in the Dakar Rally.
Okay.
So that kind of explains it, right? You guys had an early start.
Yearly start. We start driving yearly. Then 15, you will have a license. So I start riding motorcycle back then. Then stop. Then in the four wheels, we do crazy things, kamote things, wheelie, drifting, and all. Then I moved to. I used to come to Philippines because all my friends and all my colleagues, everybody is Filipinos. So I love Philippines. So I used to come to Philippines every 3 months, 6 months for a vacation. Then we have some houses we rent to only Filipinos. All my friend circle is Filipinos. Then I decided on 2010, I decided to move to Philippines. So that time I am using cars only in Dubai. Motorcycle bira lang sometimes. Then I moved to Philippines. Then I bought my first bike here in the Philippines because it's Philippines not like Dubai. There's a crazy road and the crazy riders here. So I bought my 150cc FC16. Then I start riding maybe 3-4 months. Then I bought 650cc. Then from there only 1000. So here I lost the interest of four wheels. From 2012 I only start riding motorcycle. Even I go to office, even I have a meeting, I use only motorcycle. So here,
So, okay.
good thing is here, because the motorcycle community is very strong, and you can join any group, and they don't just leave you somewhere. They are really very good. Not like so many countries I ride, but Philippines is the best place to the group riding, and they don't leave you if anything happened, they will be always with you.
Oh, that's great to hear. So, on to my next question. What is it about motorcycles that you love? Like, you were into cars before,
Yeah.
and then what made you say, you know what, a motorcycle is for me? What is
Yeah.
it about riding that you love?
No, the time when I start my businesses here, then every day I was using my, four wheels. Four wheels is not good for me when I saw the traffic and everything. Then I used to ride a motorcycle every day for my work, for my office. Then some of my friends asked me, "Oh, if you want to ride, we can go for a breakfast." I don't know anything about breakfast ride, nothing on 2013. I don't know anything about the group riding, nothing. My first ride I joined with, maybe you guys know Eric Gaitman, Pinoy rider.
Hindi.
Mute ka bro. Pinoy rider.
Pinoy rider
He
narinig ko yung vlog.
Yeah, Pinoy rider. He invited me for a one long ride. That was my first ride to Baguio. Then from
Para
there
mag-breakfast.
breakfast ride, actually it was a breakfast ride. Then I got addicted to motorcycle riding. Then you know like everybody says, when I speak about kamote, they say ikaw na mas kamote ka, because that is true. They are just a kamote. I am a certified kamote. Before I was really I was a crazy rider. I do so many things in the in Dubai. What I was doing, I on the car, I was doing here with the motorcycle. I doing all the things on the street. Then I was doing accidents continuously. So many crash, so many
Talaga?
times. Grabe, so many times. And people thought that I am already dead because that much of huge crashes had. Then there is a groups. I asked them, can I join all the rides? Even I don't go to work, I ride. From 2014, I continuously ride. I don't sometimes we go for every week. Go for overnight rides to some places. I got addicted. Then same time I am crashing every 3 months, 2 months I crash because
Wow.
I was doing the crazy things in the road. That's why I speak about kamote, because I was a certified kamote. I did
Hindi ka
crazy
lang
things.
kamote.
Tunay
Imported
na
na
kamote.
kamote. Imported na kamote. Ibang
Kamuteng
klaseng kamote to.
kamuteng
So,
kamuteng kahoy.
kamuteng kahoy.
Uy, parang gusto ko magkasabakay ka.
Okay,
So
so yeah, I mean,
then
what?
then everybody using the I was using the 650cc. Then I started buying motorcycles. I got addicted, really addicted to motorcycles. Then every 2 months I buy new bikes. I have a 4 bikes, 5 bikes in my house. Then I only ride once a week. I got addicted to so many riding group. Then I was crashing. Then 2015. Then
Can I ask, what was the worst crash you got into?
I did a crash on 2016. That time I only used 1000cc bikes. So 2017, me and Gab Valenciano, we we did a Ironman.
Okay.
So
Oh.
so the Ironman was is actually not like now. Before it was like a race talaga. There
Pustahan.
is walang pustahan, pero
Meron, may pustahan yan.
yeah.
Offline,
Yeah.
offline betting.
Offline betting. Yep.
Yeah, there is a motorcycle involved, and sponsors. So it was not like that. So I was
Ay-
using the one.
Ayon kamote daw.
so so I was using Z1000, and Gab was using the MTO9. So on that time, the Iron Man is, they sponsored by Boss, the BMW boys. So
Mhm.
when we are on the line, you can see all the BMW is the first is take off. So I am using the Kawasaki, he was using the the Yamaha MT-09, me and Gab. So Gab asked me, "Oh bro, puro BMW ng una ng take off. Paano?" So that time I was kamute, really kamute. So sabi ko, let's go. Then we ride. We were so fast. We overtook everybody. I reached maybe on 6 hours. I reached almost in the my fifth, checkpoint after Tugigarao. One vehicle is make a U-turn in front of me. My speed was maybe 220 or 230. So I
Wow.
hit the car. Yeah, I hit the car. But I don't have any problem. Only the bike is two-piece. And I had just only some stitches on my finger. So that is craziest. If anybody saw the bike, everybody said, Naj Abdul is wala na, patay na. So that
So
is my one
what
of the
changed, Naj? Why are you a reformed kamote? But
okay.
French fries ngayon.
So then after that happened, I didn't stop. I was still kamote, and we had a group called Z1000 group. We went for a breakfast ride in Pangasinan, and there was a guest rider with us. So when we are coming back, he was just did the kamote move on in front of me because most of the time I am the spearhead. He just overtook me on NLEX, and from SCTEX to NLEX, that time it was a two lane. It's a two-way. So he was just overtook, and one truck is came, and he hit. And same time I saw his leg is putul. Then
Ah!
then after 2 days he passed away. So that time I changed because he was guest, he was having lunch, breakfast with us. Then suddenly in 2 days he is voila. So I changed from there. Then I saw so many accidents in front of me. So many, even I ride normally. So many of them come and hit me. So I changed from there because, bro, I didn't get over maybe 2 years. Trust me. Every time when I am sitting on my bike, I always remember. I till today I can't get over that incident happened. Then I ask Dashi Watanabe, the
Mhm.
racer.
Yep, yep.
I ask him because I am crashing, and I'm not scared because we are not scared to ride or drive. But that changed me to be a good rider. So I enrolled with him for a racetrack. Then he taught me so many things, how to ride. Then from there, I start to riding normally. But sometimes I do kamute things. I am not saying I don't do kamute. I really do kamute things. But I changed maybe my 70% of my riding style because of the incident in front of me, and I lost my friend. And so many of them got accident, my friend circle. So from there, I changed to be a good rider. But I don't have any platform or something to make a noise or guide people. So yeah, now I am here as a motor blogger. So you will have a question how I become a motor blogger, right? That will be your next question.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So if anyone has any questions for our reformed kamote, Naj Abdul,
Comment.
please put it here. Actually, may tanong dito. Naj,
Mm.
is there any bike that you don't like?
Hmm.
Magandang tanong
I
'yan.
I like all the bikes. People think that uh, I don't like the small bikes. That's everybody think because everybody knows me from the big bikes. I always ride big bikes. The thing is,
Mhm.
I really scared to ride is scooter.
Oh, wow. You're
Bakit?
scared to ride a scooter. Bakit?
Yes,
Oh.
because I always used to have a clutch and a gear and brakes on my foot. When the NMAX is uso talaga ng NMAX that time, they just release. I think I bought the second or third bike here in the Philippines. I only use for 2 days. When I am going to my office, I can use my 1000 cc, maybe take me 15 minutes. But when I was using my scooter, it took me 1 hour. Yeah. The thing is, I always look for gear and the clutch. That is only the thing I'm very scared to ride scooter without gear. But I ride the big scooter like Goldwing and all. But small I am very scared.
That's really, really interesting.
Yeah. And I like all bikes. I like, only the thing is I'm scared about scooter, but I love all the bikes. There is no question at all. If there is a two wheels and a engine, I ride. I love bikes.
So, sabi ni Nong BG, you should try Vespa PX. It's a geared scooter. Pero iba naman, yung PX has other issues because the gear is in the hand, right? And
Yeah,
then,
yeah. I actually tried when I was on in India. I am a half. My mother from India. I studied in India, so I use
maraming PX doon. There are a ton of
Lam-
PXs all over
Lambretta,
India.
Lambretta, and Bajaj. They have
Yeah.
3 gear only, first, second, third gear. So I tried that. I tried that.
All right. Okay. So now, as we were starting the show, well, before we went live, Naj was giving us a whole bunch of awesome tips for our social media and Tunay na Rider. And Naj, can you tell us a little bit about your becoming a vlogger? How did that happen?
Okay,
Tell us about your vlog. How can
okay,
people check you out?
okay. That is actually a crazy thing. There are so many very good vloggers from years. So I was with some of the vloggers like JMac. You
Mhm.
guys know JMac. JMac is the one is bring up the moto vlogging to Philippines and they make it little bit something different. So whenever I am having a new bikes, he has a segment called Test This Tuesday. So he every bikes he ride and he do his impression of the first impression. So that time I am having so many bikes. I buy bikes, limited editions or all bikes. So he have a same bike like mine is Z1000 we used to ride, and he test ride my bikes, and whenever he test ride and he just mention my name and we ride together all the time. Even Jmaki started his channel. I was there to support him from the first. So people knows me from his channel, my name. Also I ride with him all the time, and we are doing the kamote things, speeding and all the things. So I modify my bikes and spend thousand of money to make it top end speed, those things I did. So people knows me by name, and when this pandemic is came in 2020, everybody is at home, and people knows me wherever I go. Oh, Kuya Naj, they call me Kuya Naj with the JMAC. So they ask me, some of them ask me, why don't you start a channel? Bro, I don't know anything about channel. uh, I am very shy to speak to camera and all the stuff that time. So I don't have any camera, nothing. I just got my new bike, that is a ZS2. That is the first bike I got here in the Philippines, and JMac was reviewing. I just went for one ride, breakfast ride to Marilake. I asked my friend to just to put camera on my tank. Then I I ride and I just record the video. I don't have any subscriber on my channel, maybe 7 or 10 people on my channel. I just upload the video. That video got boost because my riding style is different than anybody. Because
What do you mean?
I ride very smoothly, but on top on good speed and with the smooth, no pressure, nothing. So I was doing some knee drag and everything in Marilake. So people saw I am a bit kamote. So people like my video, the first. So it got boost. Yeah. So then I started reviewing the motorcycles because I have so many bikes and I know about motorcycle because I always go modify and all the stuff. So I started reviewing new bikes, buying new bikes. Then I thought I have an experience about the accidents happen. I lost my friends, so I thought let me speak about safety riding. So I start by saying wearing proper riding gear and riding safely. First thing I did was all the rides after the incident, all the rides whenever I ride with my friends, I ask them to wear proper gear. If no proper gear, I will send them back. They cannot ride with me. So I make it that happen. Then I speak about the riding safety gear, wearing safety gear. So from there, I just speak about safe riding. So there are people. You can see there are kamotes, which I am keep speaking all the time. Only not only us, maybe some others also get affected by our riding style, diba? So many of them got accidents and so many kawawa. So there are some of them going to dig my
And
own.
many can't afford
Yeah,
to be
so
hurt,
many.
right?
Yeah,
Oh.
the thing is, I just get angry because people having a good bikes, but they don't wear proper gear. That was my first thing. I was doing it with my channel, that I speak about wearing safety gear, because when I look at the bike, their bike is modified but they don't have a proper riding gear. So I speak about the safety riding gear. Then I moved to so many accidents, so many of them hit my friends. So I speak about safe riding. So when I speak safe riding, so there will be people speak about, oh, Naj, you are a kamote, you are a mas kamote. I am okay with it because I admit I was a kamote certified. And these people are doing, they are not kamote. Trust me, they are not kamote. You guys, whoever watching this one, and if you feel that when Naj Abdul is a kamote, you are wrong. I am a certified kamote. Yeah, I am.
Uy, dapat yata yung mga motorcycle safety gears, dapat yan mas mura na dapat nabibili
Yes, yung
para
una.
marami maka-afford, hindi yung mas minamahalan pa nila eh.
Yung una, I always,
Mm.
if somebody asks
No,
me
but I
so
mean,
many.
on that note, dude, I mean, if you can afford a motorcycle, you can afford a decent helmet. You can afford a decent pair of boots.
Yes.
You can afford a jacket. You can afford gloves.
So I was telling them this one. You invest first for your riding gear before buying a motorcycle. Because if anything happened to the motorcycle, we can fix. If you lose one of your finger or your hand, wala na. Diba? What's the use of the motorcycle? So I was speaking about
Mhm.
wearing safety gears. Then I moved to safe riding because
What about Naj? You said you totaled a lot of motorcycles. You got into a lot of accidents.
yeah,
What about motorcycle insurance or
see,
personal insurance?
the whoever having a motorcycle, is a good thing to have comprehensive insurance. People doesn't know what's the meaning of the insurance. Some of them, they say, mostly the 80% of people, they get the bike from installment, and that is
Mhm.
mandatory. You need to have insurance. Even you buying a motorcycle on cash, you make sure you have a comprehensive insurance, because it's a you your motorcycle, your third party, most of they doesn't know what the insurance is. Comprehensive insurance is covers so many things. If anything happened to your motorcycle, total wreck, you can have your another motorcycle, you can get your money back. If you hit somebody else, or sa tao, what you have to do is you have to do the first aid thing. You just bring them to the hospital, that first aid, and you inform your insurance. The insurance will take care of it because there is a coverage for the third party, like 100,000, 200,000. There is a coverage. The third thing, if you hit somebody's car or vehicle, you can make a police report. You can inform your insurance. The insurance will take care of your third party. Or else, if you don't have a insurance, what happen? That third party can file a case against you for a property damage, and you will be kulong talaga. So the insurance,
Yun.
yeah, insurance is a best thing. All my bikes, before I bringing out from the casa, I will insure my bike.
And that's a great intro to our episode next week when shit happens.
Sakto yun.
Uh,
Yun ang pag-uusapan natin next week.
and we've got the guys behind Bike Butler.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
the
yeah.
first motorcycle concierge insurance
Okay.
company in the
Yeah.
country, and we'll be talking about what to do when bad things happen when you're riding.
Yeah, see, we don't know what gonna happen. Even small bike, even your bike is worth 50,000 only. The insurance will cost you. The comprehensive insurance will cost you maybe 5,000 pesos. That 5,000 pesos, one thing, in between in 1 year, if something happened to your motorcycle, is total wreck. There is a the price depreciation is there. Maybe you might get 45,000. You losing only 5,000. Second thing, if you hit somebody or the tao or the person, you just call the police, you bring them to the hospital, and you do the first side thing. That is, you have to do. You cannot just hit and run. You do your thing. Then you inform your insurance company. The insurance company, they have a coverage for the third party. They will pay for the third party is every day, the room charges, medicine and all. There is a coverage. Third thing, if you hit any vehicle, you can just contact the police, and you can make a police report, call your insurance, and give them the the documents, your license and the ORCR. The insurance will take care of the third party. So there are so
Yun.
many things covered by insurance. People doesn't know. Insurance is the best thing you can do when you are riding a motorcycle.
So if you guys want to find out more about what to do when shit happens and about motorcycle insurance and protecting yourself, tune in next week. Aside from motorcycle insurance, si Carl Celino has a great point. Proper gears muna bago mod sa motor. 'Di ba? Tama. Dapat kasama na sa budget yung gear, yung insurance, all of these things
Yeah,
that add
because
to your safety and protect you and
Bago
your
ka
family.
bumili ng motor, pumunta ka muna sa Ride Manila. Andun lahat ng kailangan mong safety gear.
Tama.
One
Nasaan
stop.
yan?
Great
Sa
value.
Gio Street, Makati. Nax.
so
San
also
Antonio, Barangay San Antonio yan, di ba?
Oy,
Oo.
Ride Manila, magpapasko na.
Oo.
yeah, also
Mamigay
also
na tayo ng ng safety gear. Yan ang magandang Christmas party natin. Mamigay tayo ng safety gear.
yes,
Yun.
Tsaka
yes.
lumpia.
So
Tsaka lumpia.
that's what I actually do with my channel. I just created this channel just for a charity. So I don't just bring my cameras and doing thing the poverty porn now is uso talaga dito sa Pilipinas, just showing that the bloggers going to help and making videos. I am not like that. When people ask me to create a channel, I thought it in my mind. I was doing the charity, that is, I am a Muslim, so in Muslim we call it in Arabic called zakat. So means that in your earnings, certain percentage you need to share. So that is, I am not a religious person, but I came from that. Our family background is like that.
Yeah, same here. I'm Muslim also. My name is Ibrahim.
Yeah. So
My
what I mean.
charity is Buck and Jolly.
Yeah.
That's my sock.
Yeah. So
This
so when
Tunay na rider. You're right. Helping people out, doing good deeds, man.
yeah, so when people ask me to create a channel, I thought what I can do with my channel, because this channel or Facebook or social media is not for my daily living. I have my own business, I have my other stuff. So this is just a passion. I said, okay, just to create, let's see how it works. So I can add something more to what I do behind the camera. So first I did was I one of my first person to approach me is Jason from Triumph JT, Jason Tay,
Mhm.
HJC. So
HJC.
yeah, I
Oh,
asked
si
him.
Jason.
Yeah, so I asked him, bro, this is my plan for my channel. Whatever the earnings, I buy riding gears. So every month I do a live raffle giveaway the helmets, not like just going around and with your cameras and throwing 2000 pesos, make a video and upload it and make money, maybe 200,000. Not that thing, not that thing. That is something totally, I am so against those things. I am against to those people who just shot to their video. There are so many kawawa here in the Philippines. You don't
Mhm.
have to show. If you want to help somebody else, off your camera, behind the camera, do it.
Which
Diba?
is why we're asking our viewers, please, please
Help
help
Jolly.
Jolly Alarcon find true
So
love.
yeah.
Alam mo,
So
isang araw lang ako wala sa tech rehearsal, ah. Bakit naging ganyan yan?
so here is our viewer here, Maki. You know Maki, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maki was a blogger. I was not a blogger. He was my idol before.
Idol
Yeah.
Nice.
ko rin yan. Si Maki.
Yeah. Maki was a blogger that time. I was just putting my face on his videos. Yeah, so I created this channel just for a charity, but I make sure now I will not put it on my videos. That is, I don't want to show that Philippines is a great country, and I don't, my viewers is more from abroad because I speak English on my channel. So
Mhm.
I don't want the other people to see what actually happening here in the Philippines. Philippines is a great country. So I don't want to show them that, maraming mahirap dito. I am the one is going there as a, big heart. I am helping. No, there are so many shit thing happening in the content creators. That is I hate. Then yeah, uh,
Yun,
that
si
is,
Raymond Villanueva has a great idea.
TNR charity
Um,
ride. Na.
let's do
yes.
a TNR, a Tunay na Rider give back ride. I think that would be an awesome Christmas party. So please, again, give back. Help us find jolly true love
And give
Wa-
back.
and give back. No, but yeah, seriously, you know what, Naj, you're inspiring us to do something.
See, that is how we can help. So people ask me every ride I ride. If I am going out of town, I always say that ipon kayo sa ano. Every vlog I say, and I always say to help every motor bloggers, every riding community, every riding group. Because when you look at the content creator, the motor blogging, Filipinos are very smart people. They are very good sense of humor when they create anything, very sense of humor. So I support all the bloggers to, I just want to make it, the Philippine motor blogging community is something big. Like when you look at it, Europe or US, the motor blogging community is very strong. They are very powerful, and they get millions of sponsorships and everything. So when I start my channel, I ask them, I will support every vloggers. I keep saying that, support all the vloggers. So same time, there are riding groups. There are so many places we spend on the riding groups. For the riders also, I say, ipon kayo, so you can see the Philippines. Philippines is amazing place, because people think that I go for a ride, loops, I go for far. People thinking that you need to have so much of money to see your country. It's actually not true. You know,
Mhm.
imagine when you once a week when you ride with your OBR or without OBR. With OBR you spend 1,000. Without OBR you spend 500 pesos. You just keep your 100 pesos every week. So maybe in 1 year you make so much of money and you can just do a Visayas loop. It's very
Since na
cheap.
since nabanggit yan ni Naj, tamang-tama yung moto tourism kick off, ano ba 'yon?
Yeah, on
Event?
Saturday. Oh, on
Sabado.
This
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll see you guys
Oh.
there.
Yeah. Saturday we have a moto tourism ride actually that is 250 big bikes. So you guys can, if you're watching in Laguna, Batangas, Loop, we are doing that one to help the economy. Also on the
Oo.
also the pandemic we ride. I ride with Senator JV. I ride with so many, the politicians and high rank officials, because only the my plan is to bring back something. When we ride, we are 10 of us. When we are going to ride, we going to the restaurant, we spend maybe 2,000 pesos or 1,000 pesos. Is malaking bagay yan, hanap buhay nila.
Para
So
umikot yung pera
yun
sa
yun.
Pilipinas.
Yes, that
Correct,
is,
correct.
the motorcycle community is very huge. If you look at it, we have 130 140 million population here in the Philippines. When you look at it, 50 million of them riders.
Mhm.
So if everybody is going to spend even half of that one, spending 50 pesos is a huge thing in every day. So that is how I come up with things. Also my one of my good friend, he ride with me. His name is Congressman John Bertis, former congressman. He's a deputy director of Tesla. So not only I am just doing the motorcycle, blogging. Same time, I wanted to help the motorcycle community, riding community. Like Tesla, they have a programs. What they do is, if you are a motorcycle rider or if you want to have a job, if you want to learn something like a engine, the mechanism and all the stuff, Tesla is providing free course. You can enroll online, then you can go to the senders and you can learn, and Tesla is give you 160 pesos per day allowance.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
free.
awesome.
Malaki yun
So,
ah. Mm.
Yeah.
speaking of educating yourself and being safe and protected with insurance, with gear, with education, we partnered with NordVPN through Podmetrics. For you guys to also enjoy the same experience, they have an amazing promo right now that allows you to get 73% off the 2-year plan plus 4 months free when you use our link in the description and the code TNR before checking out. They also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up for NordVPN now.
Ganda naman
So
ng...
Pwede na yung segue,
Oh,
no?
ano na, Johnny?
Oo.
Sabi
Malinis
nila
yung segue
Raymond,
na
inaugural ride natin yung katana sa moto tourism. Ganun din si
Wala.
Maki.
Oh, tumatakbo na yung katana. Wala lang preno. Yung F650, hindi ko alam.
so if the viewers is there, and I can just give you some ideas about how to go to Tesla, Tesla Facebook page or Tesla, .com.ph.
Awesome.
So so there are so many people lost their job and they just want to find new jobs. Tesla is giving good program for the motorcycle riders, or if you're looking for a job for like motorcycle mechanism and everything, and they're giving allowance also. So many places they are actually putting. Also, there are the high rank officials I was meeting with. They have so much of plan for the motorcycle riding community. So only the thing is, what they want is, please be a safe rider and be responsible rider, because it's going to you will lose your license actually.
Yun,
Actually
be a
that.
safe, responsible,
Tsaka
and
hindi
Naj,
lang
like you said yourself, diba?
Yeah.
Educated rider. You've been riding for a long time since you were 12 years old, but you still went to school recently with
Yeah.
Dashi. So education is also important.
I even go not Lashi. I even go even slow ride like a DRE, Ducati Riding Academy, the slow rides, and
Oh wow.
yeah, all the things I join to improve my skill. I am not professional. I just wanted to learn more. So if ever you guys have some friends who is a good rider, just to go ride with him and ask him some questions, and he will guide you because nobody is losing anything when you guide somebody.
Yon. All right, Jolly, take it away.
Ayun, usapang motorsiklo naman, Naj. Nabanggit mo nagsimula ka sa Royal Enfield tapos ngayon, sabi mo 1000cc bike na ang gamit mo. Ano ba yung ano mo? Ano ba yung like yung iyong ang tawag dito, journey as a rider? Paano naging from a Royal Enfield to a sports bike ngayon?
See, everybody wants to, you don't want to stick on your 350cc bike. You wanted to upgrade yourself. Same time, when you ride so many years, you get more confident, and you wanted
Mhm.
to upgrade yourself, and you want to test the limits of the bikes. So those things made me to change to 1200cc. So that is how also I choose big bikes because my rides are not here and there. My breakfast ride is Sagada, and that is how I do breakfast breakfast rides. So
Mhm.
the small bikes is maybe took me maybe one day to go and come back. The big bike is, it's make it little bit faster.
Mm. Pero
Yeah.
ano, sa lahat ng mga like bikes that you've used before or yung mga current bikes mo yun, parang what was your favorite or parang yung bike that you rode most often?
I don't have any favorite bike, but when you ask
Jolly,
me,
we're Muslim, so we can have many bikes.
as as long as you can maintain them.
As long as we can maintain them and as long as we can sell them.
yeah. So
May
if you ask
divorce.
me, there are all the bikes I bought. Yes, I actually research. Then I buy the bike. If you don't like it, I will sell it. But I don't want to say because all all brands are my friends. So I
Love
don't
all
mention
bikes.
all bikes. All
All
bikes are good.
bikes matters.
Yeah.
All bikes
So
matter.
if you ask me the best bike I tried for my comfort, that is a Goldwing. So
Oh
I am
wow.
actually, I am actually getting one. I am just waiting. So
Oh,
yeah, I am getting one Goldwing Tourer. That is a 2022,
With
the latest
reverse?
one. Yeah, with the reverse.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that is I am getting soon. You will be seeing in my channel also. So I am just waiting. So there are so many bikes in my mind. So just waiting. There are so many to come.
Speaking of ano, so many bikes on your mind, ito na lang. If you can simplify all those bikes, parang what is your like yung holy grail bike? Yung parang yung end game. Yung parang the last bike you'll ever need.
The last bike is ever need, my retirement bike will be the Goldwing that I mentioned so many times.
ayun na, parating na.
Hindi ako
Parating
retire
na,
yan.
oo.
Hindi ako retire yan. Pero
Hindi pa. Hindi yung Goldwing lang, hindi yung retirement ah.
yeah, hindi yung retirement. Pero Goldwing talaga yung retirement bike ko.
Mm.
Yeah, that is my
Oh, perfect na bike yan sa mga malalayong biyahe.
yes, the best bike.
Oo.
Best.
Pero Naj, sa mga malayong biyahe, you ride a lot of kilometers. You do a lot of long rides.
Yeah.
Bak, makinig ka. Bak,
Hi, Bak.
Naj, you do a lot of long
Nagko-comment ako dito
rides.
sa ano eh.
Sumasakit ba yung katawan mo?
No, I can ride even 2,000 kilometer a day. Yeah. So
Oh,
I
Damn.
yeah, really
Di talaga sumasakit.
ride is, I don't know, when I upo ako sa bike, I just want to go. I am not feeling tired. But what happened to me that like 6 months ago, I was riding from here to all Visayas loop in 4 days. Almost I cover 4,000 kilometers, 4,000 plus kilometers. So what happened there? Because even your mind says you can go, but your body cannot do. So what happened? I was riding to Cebu. I I ride very fast. Everybody knows that I ride very very fast. I got accident. My speed was only 20 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I while I was riding, I collapsed.
Oh,
I
Pagod.
collapsed.
Dahil
Yeah,
sa pagod.
Dehydration.
yeah, I collapsed. Then I got crack on my hand, and you can see here, here, here is.
Ow.
Yeah, I am become a
Ah.
yeah, I am become a robot now. I have a titanium here.
Iron Man. Okay,
Yeah,
Buck.
oo nga, eto na.
Mm,
Kaya importante ang self-care. Hindi
yes,
porket malakas ka, hindi mo naaalagaan yung sarili mo.
yes. That is the
Diba?
thing. I see each incident made me each incident made me change to something. So now I ride. When I ride, I take a rest one day, then the next day only I ride.
Alam mo,
After
Naj, meron akong sagot dyan sa dyan
May
sa
advice kami.
pag napapagod ka.
yes,
Ano
Kailangan
yun?
mo ng OGAWA massage chair. Meron yan yung portable. Kasyang-kasya yan sa luggage natin pag nagmomotor. Para pag
And then-
nasa lodging ka na, lalagay mo lang sa likod mo tapos meron nang magmamasahe sa'yo.
May tanong rin si
Wow.
Raymond. Mas
Oh.
importanteng question.
Mm.
Ano yan?
Paano payagan mag long ride? Paano kumuha ng visa kay Commander?
May sagot
Tunay
din
na
ako
question.
dyan! May
Meron
sagot
ako
din
Ang
dyan.
dali, ang dali ng
Ogawa
sagot
massage
dyan.
chair.
Oo!
Meron ako ng
Kuhanan
sagot.
mo ng OGAWA
Ogawa
massage chair.
massage chair.
Raymond, kung bumili ka niyan, massage chair na yan, ako lagi kang papayagan ni Charo.
Yun.
Meron silang meron silang magandang showroom diyan sa may Magnolia Robinsons.
Oo, at saka Green Hills.
Di pa
Yeah,
ako
you can-
pumapasok sa showroom, parang nare-relax na ako kagad eh.
You can
then
you
going
can
back-
for visa you can you just show your wife that riding is your passion. Yes, it's take time, especially when it's come to Filipinas. It's take time, but the good way to explain and this is my passion. This is where I enjoy. So yes, some of them will understand. My wife is understand.
Oh.
Yeah, I just came from the ride just 1 week ago. Then I told her that I am going for a Philippine loop for 14 days next week. So if
Just
you guys
be
are
open. Be
if you
open
guys
to your wife.
the viewers from from Mindanao, Visayas, I will be riding November 28th to all the places to Mindanao, Visayas. I already posted on my page, so you can see that is 14 days ride. I will be riding solo.
Mm.
So, I
Wow.
guess the other advice, Raymond, Ogawa massage chair, have an understanding wife. And I guess my
Yes.
other piece of advice is just be a bad husband. Para hindi ka
Papalisin
mami-
Ibas,
Lumayas
bad
ka na.
advice.
Lumayas
Pakabili.
ka na, wag ka na
Pakabili
bumalik, ha?
ng Ogawa massage chair. Lumayas ka na. Oh, yun. Diyan na yan.
Yes.
All right. Buck.
Oh, eto na. Since napag-usapan na natin yung Ogawa massage chair, dito na tayo sa sa mga kwentuhang riding destinations. Kanina may nakita ko nagtanong na eh. Ano daw yung most memorable na riding destination mo?
Okay. So I was hearing, the place called San Juanico Bridge from years. So luckily, I got a chance to ride with the the Congressman John Burtis. We three of us, we did that time my accident happened. That was my memorable ride. I never forget that ride, because we were riding all the places. Most of the places are so zigzag. Grabe. I won't forget the places, especially Billy Run. Billy
Oh,
Run is that.
biliran.
Yeah. Grabe. Ganda. When you, if you are a motorcycle rider, you really have to just to save some money to go around the Philippines. Grabe, iba talaga. We
I
didn't
agree.
see anything. We didn't see anything here going to Baguio or north somewhere just to breakfast. Nothing. So when you go around all the Philippines, and when you see the hospitality of the people, how they adopt you, grabe, iba. If you ask me if I want to ride any other country, no, I am okay with, even if I can go 100 times in Philippine Loop, I will really go, because Philippines is the best place, and the people are amazing. Wherever you go, it's not like you having a big bike. That's where people will approach even you are a small bike rider. I saw so many places, small bike rider, and when even last ride I was on the way, so many riding groups, they are going to be called to do the charity. So even small bike, scooter, when they stop somewhere, and people knows that this guy from Manila, they are amazed, because only two wheels they are coming to be called this far. So the hospitality and the love is crazy, amazing. Filipino people are amazing people.
I also want to add, Naj,
Hmm.
the farther you get from Metro Manila, the nicer
Yes.
the people become.
Yeah, totoo.
Pag nahulog ako sa harap ng kondo ko, walang papansin sa akin. Pero pag nahulog ako sa Bicol, sa Sorsogon, ang daming lalabas tutulong sa akin.
Yes.
There'll be so many people that'll come out to help you out.
Kaya magsilayo-layo na tayo.
Yeah. So viewers, I can just say that even you are just putting your 100 pesos or 500 pesos a week. Small bikes maybe 100 pesos, or big bikes, you just spend 500 pesos a week, 2000 pesos a month in a year. Really, really, you can just do the Visayas or Mindanao look. Only you need to convince your wife to give you the chance to go around.
Agreed.
Kaya
Agreed.
bilan nyo sila ng OGAWA Massage Chair. Oh, nawala. Hindi
Nawala,
na
Wala yung
nawala.
OBB. Yun
And
yung pinakagamit na
note,
OBB ah.
on that note, Naj, this is how we end every show.
Yan.
Para sa
Yeah.
iyo, ano ang tunay na rider? What is your definition of tunay na
Full
rider?
screen.
Full screen on Naj, please.
Okay. The Tunay na rider, in my point of view, is make sure nobody can stop you from riding. Even your wife, maybe you have to convince. You really have to convince, and ride with your limits, and go around, and see the beauty of the Philippines, and ride safe. Yeah, that is a Tunay na rider. What in my point of view is, everybody have stress days, stress from the work, stress from other family stuff. But when you come to riding, you will forget everything. So my thing is, I
Mm.
just to go around. I just want to be a rider, and riding is something else. And you, all of you knows that when you ride, you forget everything. So just a safe ride, and just to go around, see the beauty of the Philippines. I am a foreigner. I fall in love with this country, and you are a Filipinos, and if you are a rider, if you want to be a Tunay na rider, go around and check the beauty of the Philippines, and at the same time, just to help each other.
Yan. All right. Thank you,
Ganda
Naj.
nun, ha?
That is
Uy.
Always
powerful
check
stuff.
out the beauty of the Philippines.
Philippines.
Not
Oh.
of Kabit.
Minsan,
Really?
we take it for granted,
No.
no?
See,
But
people, bro,
it
really
takes somebody
talaga,
like Naj.
yeah, I never experienced, I never experienced this, you know, what I am experiencing now in my life. I did everything. You ask me anything, I did everything. But when it's come to motorcycle riding and when I am roaming around all the Philippines, is totally different from my whole life experience. Really,
Mm.
that is when I see that one, I can just really say that one, I go these places, I see this thing with my motorcycle. That's why I can be a 2-9 rider.
Yun.
Awesome.
Yun.
All right.
Oh.
Naj, where can people check out your blog, your
Yeah,
vlog? Where can they? What's your social media?
my
Uh,
social media is same like same my name, Naj Abdul. You can see in YouTube when you go to YouTube, Naj Abdul, and Facebook, Instagram, Naj Abdul 97. Yeah,
97.
Yun.
yes.
But
97.
90,
97?
97, I used to race. I am not only, rider. I used to race professionally.
akala ko that's when you were born.
Yeah, no.
Ako
So,
na 98 ako, 98.
yeah,
Wow.
so that is 97 is my bike number. So I used to race before, uh, after I become I stop my kamote things. I go to racetrack. I do my kamote thing on the racetrack. So everybody, I
Ah,
am saying, also the our viewers, that always I speak about safe riding. Safe riding when you go to the Marilake or other places, wherever you show your knee drag, your ass out, and all the stuff. That is nothing, guys. If you want to learn things, you have to go to racetrack. You spending riding your motorcycle, maybe in a month you spend 5,000 pesos for a riding. 2,500 pesos if you're having a big bike in CIS, you can do tumbling sa racetrack. Nobody will ask you. You just spend
Mm.
2,500. Or small bikes, you can just spend 1,000 pesos in Caramona or Tarlac. You go practice yourself there. You can apply to road and you will be very safe.
All
Everybody
right.
think everybody think that racetrack, when they hear the racetrack is for a racing. It's not for a racing. It's to learn things. So much better not the public road, just to go to the proper places to learn things. And maybe if you have a little bit more money, you can ask, get some coach, and they will guide you. Also, I wanted to message to all the the motor bloggers also, that there are, every day there are new hundreds of aspiring motor bloggers also coming. There are sikat na mga motor bloggers, mga colleagues ko. So only the thing is, I can say, I am not saying that one, I am the big thing, but my experience, what I share through my channel, to showing good thing to the viewers, not showing. You do things, do everything you wanted to do. But when you are a content creator, you are an influencer, you influence people with you know good videos. Like, you don't have to show them that you can go this much of speed, you can do things in the public road, because there are kids are watching.
Mhm.
They idolize you. Then they think, they put it on their mind that when I become a uh, you know old, I want to be a rider, I want to be like my idol. So you just to give them some, influence them. Don't make them a bad rider. I always mention all the motor vloggers that please show to your audience the good side of you. Even
uy,
Sikat, you are aspiring motor vloggers. I can just say that there are hundreds of messages I receive that, Kuyanaj, please help me to boost my channel. I just want to help my family. You know, your channel or your Facebook page will not feed your family. Trust me. You can be a motor vlogger. Maybe in a time, maybe the channel or something you earn, but you cannot feed your family. You make sure when you're doing a motor blogging, you make it as a passion, not as a job.
Uy,
Mhm.
So
maganda
if,
to, iba. Gawa tayo ng isa pang episode. Ethics on motovlogging.
Yun. I think that's a
Featuring Naj
great
Abdul.
idea.
Gawin
yeah,
natin,
so
ano tayo, resource person si Naj.
I
You
can
know what?
I
No.
even ask even last year there are hundreds of motor bloggers. They just wanted to boost, they wanted to shout out their channel. I put the motor bloggers ride. I asked all
Mhm.
the aspiring motor bloggers to come, and I told them how to create the contents and everything. So every time I mention in my blog that if you want to be a blogger, you make sure you doing it as a passion, not as your job. You have to find your job as motor blogging. Make sure as a passion. There is no money. You have to
Yan.
understand. People will
Do,
think that motor bloggers, or there is a money for the people who have so many views, so many subscribers and everything. But for your daily living, the blogging is nothing. Really have to work. So
doon
that
That's
is
natin
a
a
pag-usapan
great.
sa next episode. Gawa tayo
Oo.
ng Naj.
Naj, we'll do that. Let's talk about moto vlogging in the next episode. We'd love to have you back. So we're gonna do things a little different today. Since this is a podcast, we're gonna Bianca. Let's end it there. Let's we'll end the
Yeah.
podcast there, and then now let's go on to some funny business. I love Raymond's idea. He came up with the most awesome hashtag. It's called hashtag Jolly Christmas. Naj,
Iba, pwede bang nakakalimutan mo ata may raffle tayo ng pa-burger eh.
yun nga eh.
Yun
That's
na
why I
yun.
wanted to end it there. So, everyone, what I want to do is this is a really, really special raffle. This is a really special prize. It is
Parang
a date
umihina
with
internet ko.
it is a date with
Nalag kayo,
Jolly
guys.
Alarcon. Naj, can you help us find the date for Jolly? All expenses paid at
ay,
Thug
guys.
Burger.
Ay,
All expenses paid at Thug Burger. Just share this video and use the
Yeah.
hashtag Jolly Christmas.
Ayan.
And we'll announce the winner next week.
Yeah. Next week, Jolly. So if you're watching from my channel and there is a single mom, okay na ba?
Ah!
Oh,
Joke lang, guys. So if you are single and Jolly is still looking for it, and you can Jolly, I will share the contact numbers if ever I am receiving from mga singles there.
just share the
So,
video, hashtag Jolly Christmas.
yes.
And then we will announce the winner next week. Now, it doesn't have to be the person that is the single mom. It could be, let's say, Naj has a friend and he's sharing it for that friend. So we will
Basta,
contact Naj.
basta guys, burger yung premyo. Wag tayo masyadong aggressive. Don't get yourselves into trouble. Don't get me into
A
trouble.
Thug Burger.
Burger lang to, guys.
All right. And
Jolly bells now. Jolly bells.
hashtag Jolly Christmas, hashtag Jolly
Jolly
Bells.
bells.
Yeah.
And that was Tunay na Rider. Next week, we've got the awesome people from Bike Butler on the show. And they're going to help us out by teaching us what to do when shiz happens.
Thank
Okay.
you, Ogawa KTM Matterbox Tour Tech. And there are more Adventure Sport Yuwasa.
And Globe. Thank you,
Globe?
Globe. We got to add Globe to the logos. They're our new sponsor. Maraming salamat, Globe.
Uy, nung nakaraan, down yung mga Converge. Buti na lang,
Maglilipat na ako sa
naka-Globe
Globe, pare.
internet ako. Buong araw walang Converge. Globe internet ginamit ko, mas mabilis.
And we're going to be giving some cool stuff away from Bike Butler next week.
Oo, yan.
Also, guys, you guys have to the Visayas, Mindanao. I will be coming and seeing you guys. If ever you see me on the road, just wave. I will stop, and I will have a. Some of you will have a riding jerseys,
Uy,
stickers,
ganda yan.
stickers, and all. So if ever you seeing me on the road, just a wave, I will stop.
See
All
you
right.
next
Yun.
Bye-bye.